Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Bill Fleming here in Denver, Colorado. It's Friday morning, May 10th, 2013, and I just had to make this quick video and share this story with you, and especially the Think and Grow Rich family, after our call this morning, because it directly relates to everything that we've been talking about. And it's a story that happened to me, and I've mentioned it before. On this coming Monday, May 13th, is a monumental day for me. It's the third anniversary of my receiving the gift of a new heart. On May 13th, 2010, the day before my 61st birthday, I received the gift of a new heart. Back on December 5th, 2009, after having a massive heart attack and denying it for 5 days, prior to that, I had wanted to attend an event, a big event that was being planned in Washington, D.C. for August 28th, 2010. I thought about it all the time, and I spent 156 days in 2 different hospitals waiting for a transplant. I had my transplant on May 13th, started rehab and everything, and then on the morning of August 9th, on a Monday morning, I was in rehab at the hospital, and the nurse called me over and she, said, "Hey, Bill, we got a letter from your donor family over in transplant, and they want to know if you're ready to receive it." And I'm like, "Am I ready to receive it? Get me out of here." So I went over, picked up the letter, came home, sat down. Took me 2 hours to open the letter. It was kind of emotional. So I read the letter, and it took me about 2 hours to get through it, too. It was only 3 pages. And like I said, I really wanted to go on that, take that trip. I also wanted to go on a trip in September, the end of September, to my nephew's wedding back in New York. I hadn't seen my sisters in a while, and I was trying to get permission from transplant in order to go. But this other trip in August, I knew they wouldn't like me to go. So, but anyway, I read the letter from Larry and Debbie Janos, and when I finished reading the letter, I don't know why, I just became incredibly calm. I've been crying, and it's very emotional. I just very still, and all of a sudden this thought flashed in my mind, and I went online and I booked my trip to Washington, D.C. For August 27th, 28th, and 29th. Made the hotel reservation, got the flight and everything. Made a decision to do it, and it was great. I had a great time. I went to the wedding. Fast forward to December 2010, I finally connected with my donor's parents in respect that we released information, so we could, talk on the phone and everything. We knew each other's last names, and I was able to figure that out prior to that. But the thing was, when I connected to Larry Janos, Tyler's, my donor's father. Now Tyler was 24. Now, when I connected with him on Facebook, he happened to notice that I had attended this event in Washington on August 28th, 2010. And he said, "Wow," he says, that's pretty strange. I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He says, "I saw that you went to Washington, D.C. on August 28th for that event." I said, "Yeah, why?" And he said, "Tyler really wanted to go to that event." And as soon as he said it, I said, "I knew it." It explained why I was incredibly calm after reading the letter, and I made the decision to go. I can't explain it. Well, you know what I'm talking about, because you're on this call with me every morning. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with the group. It just added as another story of everyone else who, when you pay attention to the things that happen in your life and you look back in retrospect, it's amazing how many times we're touched by God winking at us, the universe winking at us, being slapped upside of the head with a brick by God saying, "Hey, pay attention to this." So anyway, make it a great Friday, make it a great weekend, because it's your choice. Thank you. I love you all. Take care.